Hi, fourth graders. It's your friendly fourth grade teacher down the hall, Miss Leecraft. Last week, you all did a wonderful job logging in and completing your work. We are all so proud of you. I thought that I would come on here today and make a video lesson to go along with our daily I can statement. Today, at the end of your lesson, you're going to be able to say, I can explain how the author uses reasons and evidence to support particular points in a text. So we know that there are so many different passages out there that can teach us about a particular topic. I mean, just think about all the different nonfiction texts that teach us about the solar system. What makes them all different from one another? Well, for one, text structures, text features that the author uses, like different diagrams and maps that they decide to use. But most importantly, the biggest difference that we see are the reasons and the evidence the author decides to use to support their particular points in a text. So today I want to teach you how to identify the important points in a text, then determine how the author's reasons and evidence in the text support those main points. So let's take a look at today's passage together. This passage is about John Brown's raid on Harper's Ferry. Do you know what a raid is? It happens to be the question that the author is posing right here in the title. Let's see if you can tell me what a raid is after reading the passage. Before you do, let me give you some background knowledge. So this takes place in a time period where the United States was still new and still trying to test out this brand new constitution and way of life. Slavery was a hot topic during this time. The northern states disagreed with it, but the southern states were for slavery because they depended on enslaved people to support their economy of mostly agricultural goods, and they felt that it was their right as American citizens. This passage is about a man who was fed up and wanted to do something to get the South's attention. Go ahead and pause the video now and read the passage to yourself in a separate window. You can find this passage linked right underneath this video in your Digital Learning Day plans. Press play again when you have read it to yourself. All right, so were you able to finish reading? Great. Were you able to infer the meaning of those bold words through the text clues? Let's talk about what we read. More specifically, let's zoom into the reasons and evidence the author provided us to help us learn about John Brown's raid. Let's use this first prompt to guide us. So it says, which section best supports the author's point that John Brown tried to recruit people to fight along with him? Okay, so they want me to go back to the text to find the section or the part where it has evidence that is supporting the author's point here, that John Brown did try to get help. He tried to recruit people to fight along with him. So I believe I remember the author discussing that over in this area here. He also tried to recruit. There's a familiar word, same word that they used in the question, so that kind of helped me find it. He also tried to recruit who? Abolitionists, to play an active role in carrying out his plan. But as we read on, we realized that most of them just gave him money to support his cause. There was another important detail that supported John Brown's, or this point that John Brown tried to recruit people. And that was here. He was hoping that slaves would step forward to aid in the rebellion. But as we read forward, they ended up not helping. And we can infer that they probably were afraid to fight. So when we're answering this question here, which section, we can probably call that the second paragraph. If this is the first paragraph, here's my second paragraph. And that section best supports the author's point that he did try to recruit people to be successful in his raid. All right, so let's take a look at my second prompt here. It says, what claim is the author trying to support at the end of the passage? Okay, so it sounds like it wants me to go back to the text, more specifically to the end of the passage, so my last paragraph here, to decide what reasons and evidence are there and what main point are they trying to make, or what claim are they trying to make. Well, I think the most important detail of all in that last section is about how the North felt and how the South felt about his raid. So I infer that the author was trying to support that even though the raid failed, his actions did still have an impact on the country. And it led one step closer to the Civil War among Americans. So, boys and girls, remember that when an author is trying to teach you something, look for those specific reasons and details that they use to support their main points. This is what sets their text apart from the others on the same topic. Speaking about the same topic, if you're interested in learning more about John Brown and his raid, check out the links in the reading section of your digital learning page for the day. In the meantime, don't forget to answer the comprehension question linked below for your daily grade. Hope you enjoyed the video. Look out for more this week. You got it! Brought to you by your 4th grade teachers who are missing you all terribly. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.